CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of me, CGB, and you can get my unique Dragon Rider token and 5% off your entire order by using the code CGB5 at checkout. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this sweet dragon token. If you need singles for constructed or kitchen table play and you want to pick up sealed product or the latest magic accessories, remember to use the code CGB5 at checkout for 5% off and get my Dragon Rider token. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I'm trying to find a home for Capricious Hellraiser. This dragon is really cool, a Phyrexian Mythic 4/4 that's 6 mana, but it costs 3 less to cast if you have 9 or more cards in your graveyard. It has flying, and when it enters the battlefield, exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard, choose a non-creature, non-land card from among them, and copy it. You may cast that copy without paying its mana cost. I've been trying to find a home for this card. I played a lot of an Is It deck using cards like Leer and Fading Hope and Big Score and some other big cards that I wanted to cast, Galvanic Iteration. All of it was really bad. Honestly, there's nothing better that is reasonable to cast in the standard format with the Hellraiser than Invoke Despair. So all of my other efforts to not play Invoke Despair were thwarted. It's too good in current standard. So we're on an Invoke Despair build with a lot of cards that you recognize and may already own, so that's nice. And if you want to try a Hellraiser in this deck, you can. What I like about Hellraiser in this deck is it makes the grind even grindier as we utilize our graveyard and some of the spots in it to keep playing a 4/4 dragon that gets us an awesome flashback effect, often of an Invoke Despair, but also very often as Bankbusters and Fables, so it feels like we can play Magic forever. And that feels really good. You'll see a few cards sprinkled in this video like Undead Butler. I tried things that fill the graveyard. These are pointless. They're terrible. They run right into Graveyard Trespasser and Corpse Appraiser. Therefore, don't play them. Just cast the Hellraiser for 6 a good amount of the time, but be ready to cast it for 3 if you can successfully fill your graveyard using the Blood Tokens and the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, these other cards that we know are already good. So, we're going to dive in. We're going to let some Phyrexian Dragon nonsense begin. This hand looks good, but it's on the draw. It's the only thing that can really go wrong here. Just on the draw stuff. Opponent doesn't look to be off to too fast of a start, though. It looks like it might be the slower white deck. They are... Actually, this feels like the reinforcements, doesn't it? Let's play a Harvester then. No, let's play the Bankbuster. It's fine. A Cathar Commando. All right. Well, that's an ambush. Huh. And look at how that gets right around the cut down. How unfortunate. Fortunately for us, I guess, we can just draw with this Bankbuster. Definitely going to cut down the Siege Veteran before they get the chance to sack this and make another creature. Okay, pump it up. Mono white soldiers, huh? And swinging for 5. Feels strong. Another land. 12 life. Let's go untapped. Let's play our Harvester, which can try to trade with this Commando, but it can also power up the Bankbuster. And behold my tapped lands. I am very good at drawing them. You don't act like you're not impressed. Okay. What do you want? Okay. So they take out the Harvester, huh? I mean, I guess there was only one creature to target, so I shouldn't be surprised. Come at me. No? All right. My ability to draw this stuff is amazing. All right, let's play this. Let's try to stabilize this board with a very scary card named Shieldred the Apocalypse. Okay, Brutal Cathar. That's not good for us at all. But we can power this up to hold them off yet again and try to draw removal instead of land. They haven't been willing to trade yet. Oh, now that you're willing to trade? Okay. I mean, it's a lot of damage, so I get it. Down to 4. Another land. So we do get back the Harvester, which can crew this if we invoke Despair, which I think is the play. Pay 1 or don't pay 1. We no pay. I mean, I know I can kind of make it back with the caves, but I still think having the 1 for the blood might make a big difference. Veteran down. Pacification down. Harvester, draw. Another invoke Despair. We're trying. We're at 4 life. It could be a disaster. Actually, they have it, don't they? They do have it. Make them find it. Okay. I think they missed it. They had power up the foundry. If we go for the crew and they sacrifice it, are we dead? No. Should we go for the crew? We should, right? Because then we still have the Harvester to sack and kill something else. We go to 1. We're still here. Wow. So we need the Sheldred on the field. When we have the Sheldred on the field, then we really want to use the blood. And then we also have invokes. All right. I think they might be thinking that they're going to sacrifice their Mishra's Foundry to the Invoke Despair. Sheldred is back. Invoke Despair. They missed lethal. They don't always see it. Bless them. Thank goodness. And now Shelly take over. Reconstruction for 2. Okay. What do you hit? Haven't seen that one in a minute. Might be worth revisiting in some decks. They hit a brutal. No problem. All right. Let's gain some life before that takes Shelly away from us. Oh, look, a tap land. Let's do it again. It's fine. This is fine. A land. Okay. Undead Butler in the house. Shall we raise some hell? Where are we at? We're at 7. This would be 8. Actually, we can play this and play the Hellraiser. There's a Sheldred down there. That's fun. And let's exile some stuff. Invoke Despair. Make sure we pay for that Thalia tax. They give me the Thalia. We draw. We have a go for the throat here. That's pretty good. I hear that works. Battlefield has flipped 6 to 9. It's just nice. Opponent with the passive sadness. The Invoke Despair that strikes again. They missed lethal. Best of 1, man. It happens. Happens to everybody. On the play. Seems nice. We can do this. We got our little glue card. All right, light it up. Although we might just be filling up the graveyard for a trespasser. Okay, no creatures yet. 2 bank busters, which is... Man, I would have loved to draw one of those. But don't worry, we'll draw the 3rd one, I'm sure. I mean, do you need to kill my 1/2? Yes, they do. Because it shut down their Shieldred's Edict. Exile it. I'm going to decline, but there's a chance they just play a Trespasser and eat it anyway, so maybe that's a mistake, but we shouldn't assume that would happen. Oh god, I hate these things. But they don't seem to have a Bank Buster, so let's use this because they could have multiple Shieldreds. Arcfiend. It's a fine card to hit with Go for the Throat. Yay, land. Go land. Definitely getting there with our land. Alright, at least they haven't hit us with Invoke Despair yet. That is a card. Hopefully we hit a Bank Buster. Where are we at? 7? Could channel this. Might get value. Say go, channel this, then we play it when there's a creature on the board, and maybe we hit something good. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right. Please hit a creature in the top 3. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you Magic the Gathering. Let's also try to wait till there is, you know, some creature. Let's draw out the opponent's removal, basically. And let's wait till there's a creature on board, because we might just hit removal spells with the Hellraiser. They've got something holding priority on an empty board. It might be their own Takenuma. Might also be March, but no, March needed a target. Okay, there's your cut down. 2 cards left. Edict. Okay, that was holding priority. 1 card left. Just the way we want them. Hitting lands, not playing Invoke Despair. This is great. This is going great. Oh, speaking of Invoke Despair, let's cast that before we cast the Hellraiser, because we might get lucky and hit the Invoke Despair. Opponent's like, what? Why'd that guy get an Invoke Despair and not me? I know the feeling. I have been there. Transform. I don't know if the Hellraiser will hit or if I should I keep doing this? Let's go for it. If we hit the Invoke, we are just absolute champions of Magic. There's the cut down. What's a fate? Like, if we hit a Fable, that's good too. Like, there are other good hits, just not removal spells. Opponent with oops all removal here. And we hit a Fable! We take those. In fact, let's take 2. The value plays. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, we had to know it might not always go well. So one of these is a copy. Let's keep the copy and sacrifice the actual in case we hit another Hellraiser. Harvester, you guys can go. There's a Bank Buster, feels good. We're definitely ahead, so let's just keep leveraging it. Just lean on them and lean on them. Every draw that is not an Invoke Despair from them is deeper in the hole. Speaking of Invoke Despair. No backside. Why did I keep the one with no backside? That is something I forgot to consider. Yes. I'm sure that nobody has typed anything about that in the comments. I'm sure that absolutely everybody has been nice and civil and kept that information to themselves. Sure, nobody is calling me a stupid donkey. All right, Mr. Slith, you got to make a play. You have to make a play or the children will kill you. So please do the thing. Yep. All they have to do is go to their draw step. That's all they got to do. I hope it's just a DC. I'm starting to suspect it's not a DC. Alrighty then. Nice, clean second main phase win with Sheldred on board. On the draw. That's not what I meant at all. On the play. If we play this here, we have the option of Harvester next turn without paying life from a pain land, which could matter because our opponent's playing mono red. Let's fight for the board. We have a Sheldred. Let's just make sure we survive long enough to cast it. It's about time I just pounded mono red into the ground. I'll probably take the other Feldon, which is fine. Oh, they take Kumano faces Kakuzan. Okay. Well, let's just hold up double removal, then stick the Sheldred. There's the Feldon. Kill it. Kill it. Still at 18. About to laugh at mono red. We'll see though. Maybe they can get rid of this. Maybe they can't. I'll tell you right now, I'm not blocking. Maybe I am. Oh no, they have a play with fire. We'll block here. Let the life gain begin. And a chick. Yep. Bring him out. Bring him out. It's all fine. Holding back the etching implies what? That they only have a play with fire. Could be a trap. Like they could have two, but I don't think they do. Right now, we can just outgain them. There's a Hellraiser. And a Hellraiser. Drop a dragon. Bang. Does feel like we could attack here. We really could. I don't think they have a lightning strike. Yep. And they're gonna scoop it up. And say enough is enough. Always fun slapping mono red down. On the play. Black Lotus Patch Shipwreck Marsh. All the control mages come out on apparently this is a Saturday night that I'm filming. Like they're weekend warriors. I've seen more like Esper and Demir control tonight than I saw in the last entire week combined. It's been kind of crazy. How to do it? I think we just abrade this and attack. Give them nothing worth proliferating for their first proliferate. And then I want to play the butler when I can definitely get something back. Yep, but no proliferation. But they do get back their hybrid, so it's like they get a card. All right, let's make them answer a Shieldred. If they're running a bunch of Drowning Ichors and Anoint with Afflictions, they might not have a way out of this anytime soon. All right, take the draw. Maybe they have the bounce spell that proliferates. Doesn't have Death Touch, no. Just looks like a Baleful Strix. Actually is not one. Hit. All right, Fable. We got counters. Not bring the ending. Okay, and they're still not getting anything off this proliferate, so they're getting a little desperate. And they're scooping. Run away. Love it. We go first. Beautiful. Up to 21. Game over, man. They show me an island. They're already showing me a Jace avatar. Jetmir's Garden? It's gonna be like if they show me an island, I'll play the Bankbuster, but they show me a Jetmir's Garden. Let's play the Harvester. Especially with 2 Fables. Okay, Domain. Great. Great, great, great. Like I said, only control mages on Saturday nights. Weekend warriors. Because y'all got, like, jobs and stuff? Weird. Nice. Strangle and Binding ready to go. So this is probably an Atraxa deck, so we have to move fast. We do want to fill that graveyard. I guess I'm dropping Bankbusters because I ain't got time for all that. Plus we'll draw more anyway. Another Binding, but they don't have a third one, or they wouldn't have thought this hard. They pick out going after this Reflection. Man, these are good against Invoke Despair too. Oh, of course it's another Fable. Why wouldn't it be? The 4th Buster? Yeah, that makes sense. Why would it be anything else? Could just play a Hellraiser here. They'll definitely hit a Bankbuster. Or we could play another Fable. And the opponent's already trying to dance around all these. Let's do it. And let's hold. Can't wait for the 4th Fable. I'm sure it's right here. Sure. This is fine. We get up to 9 cards yet? Not quite. We're almost there. Opponent still with mana open. I think they're about to sweep the board, but I don't think it's a farewell. Besides, let's have all the Fables on the battlefield at the same time, shall we? Shall we? Let's do it. I'm gonna copy a Hellraiser some point in this game, right? There's no way they can actually stop all 4. They have burned down my house. 8. Okay, easy 9, right? Cut down. Harvester, let's go. Invoke. There we go. Okay. How do we do? Do we invoke first? Yeah, if we hit a land, we get to also Hellraise. Beautiful. There's a Shieldred as well. Let's go, Hellraiser. Can we get another invoke? How about a Fable? We haven't seen enough Fable in this game. All right, I'll take a Banky. It's good value. Now they've got to break this up. And if they do, we're coming at them again. Atrox is here. Okay. I mean, Invoke will do it though, right? Invoke will do it. And we have Hellraiser that we can cast and Hellraiser that we can copy. Oh, that's also fine. But without question, right? We do this first. I know we might be playing with our food, but we do this first. Why does it look like that art? WTF. I didn't choose that art for a reason. Why did it change it? Shuffler's fine, by the way. 11 little removal spells. Do I have to mulligan to one? I think I do. There we go. Put away the Hellraiser for later. And now we're looking at the top of our deck, sussly, for land. Got there. Three mana does weddings. Nope. Lauren. It's okay. Didn't hit the Fable. Always a few more artifacts and enchantments to come. We're gonna ossify the token. Sure. You got it. Go for the throat. Not really good against this deck, is it? Not unless they run Vindicator, which I doubt they do. We'll save the cut down because we might just want to hit the Lauren with it. Do I discard the Harvester or the Shieldred? Do they have an answer to the Shieldred? Well, still a really good play this turn when we hit the land. Or not. That's great. Ah, Cliffs, why are you this way? I think we let this go through because they might have another Lauren. A lot of decks are playing more than one, so they might Legend Rule their Lauren here. Okay. We got a big draw coming up. We have to hit our land drop or we can't invoke Despair. Okay. We just busted. Hey, a tapped land. Cool. A lot of enchantments over there. They're going to absorb the Invoke Despair very well. But that's why we have Hellraisers, to cast a lot of them. Or at least that's the idea. Gross.
Try to best me.
What are you gonna do? A 2/2.
We can win this together.
A 2/2. Okay. Man, nothing to copy kind of sucks, but we can hit a Planeswalker and a creature. We can basically hit Planeswalker creature enchantment. Oh, man. Man. We could also play the Shieldred, make the Buster, attack, kill this with a cut down. Then their Eternal Wander is at 1. Then they make us sacrifice Shieldred or the Reflection. They transform this, and then we have to deal with that next turn. It's not good. It's not good. Good job absorbing the Invoke Despair for the opponent. We're going to need more Invoke Despairs. They are down to 2 cards. Farmhand is fine. Can they remove the Reflection? Yes, they can. Good. 1 card. Another Fable. Seems like a good place for a Shieldred. The removal that can hit it is Sorcery Speed, so they have to do it on their turn. Ooh, they draw? Okay. Another planes. Love that for us. Cut you down. Okay, they're going to transform in response. I wondered if they had the Wandering Emperor, and this way we did make sure. Yeah, this does work. They still don't have great attacks, though, until they get a few counters on it. Harvester can be pretty good. We need to be drawing cards here. We need Hellraisers, and we need Invoke Despairs. Let's play this Fable. Let's also play this Harvester. Fable will get us 2 draws next turn. It's fine. And let's pass. There's the counter. But are we blocking that thing? If they had another Wandering Emperor, we'd be in trouble. But they're not attacking, so they don't. Or if they have the bluff, they ain't got the guts to bluff. Hitch pitch. Hellraisers? Invokes? There we go. All right, just one little creature over there. And 1 card in hand. They don't have another Wandering Emperor, right? That wouldn't be their last card here. I'm offering them Harvester and Goblin Shaman for their Cathar, but I think their Cathar is the only way back in the game. That is not what I expected at all. At all. There's a battlefield. Exile a card from a graveyard. Okay, they exile a Bankbuster, so whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, they can make a 1/1. Right? We gotta kill the lifelinker, I guess. But oh, Death Touch, easy. They're both dead. I mean, that's a tough way to do it for the opponent for sure. Shieldred's in the graveyard, and we have Takenuma. Let's pass. Off the top. Does it solve their problems? Well, it's a reroll. Reroll is... Alright. Not sure. Going for the throat off the top pretty good. Do we just kill this? Let's hold it because of reflection. Let's hold this to draw. Let's just send you over. Nice and easy. Don't overcommit. Don't run into anything we can't get ourselves out of. Get back Shelly. Is opponent willing to take on Shelly for a little while longer? Undead. $12 life. Let's see if this works. You dead? Dead. Okay. Don't overcommit. Nice and easy. There's the Wandering Emperor.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Yeah, let him have the life. It's fine.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Sheldred's back. Down to 10. Wedding announcement. Make a 2/2, sure. All fine. Everything fine. Nice. It's a long game, but we're going where we need to be going. Let's get this Buster fully powered up. All right, send squad. Should be able to find lethal through all of this. Copying with Kiki, using Go for the Throat, clear it out, swing in, end it. We go first, so we get bank busters. Yeah. Blue. All right. Hopefully we can drown blue in card advantage. No spell pierce yet. So now we pass and try to throw removal spells at these Djinns. Impulse. The Abraid's probably no good. Probably complete disaster. Cut down won't be great either. So we need a lot of go for the throats. Fable. Cut down. Let's try for another one. If they use a counterspell, good. Double impulse. Let's see if they're ready to do Djinn plus negate here. This is where I really miss the trespassers. No plays. Love that. All right, that gives us time. All right, land and Fable. Keep trying to draw out their action. We take those. And still nothing. Love it. Go get them. They didn't bounce the pilot. They bounced the buster. Okay. That works. You can do that. Replay. They cliffs. Say go. Now they fading hope. Do we cut down our own pilot? No, we have double draw here. They do scry top, so it didn't matter. Yep, Serpent with mana open. Draw. Also draw. Keep it coming. If we're discarding a hand size, that's not bad either. So, go for the throat and Shieldred don't all come together here. We can pay 4 and then have 2 left over. Is that ideal? Does that do anything? Only 1 card in the graveyard. Do we wait a turn? I think we wait till end step, right? Okay, in that case we play the caves to turn it into a 5-turn clock. I might play Ledger Shredder. I think the Abraid's the most useless. Thirst, 1 mana open. Good a time as any. They should not respawn now. They should wait for me to pay my ward. Let's see what they do. They march in response. Could kill it now. Could kill it now, or I could draw 2 cards and then resolve a Shieldred. Greed? Yes. Regrets? None. And all the kids screaming at home, no, CGB! I don't care. I do it my way. I'm not going to be able to race this Shieldred. Not without a Djinn. Which, I wouldn't be surprised if they have one now. They have another 5/5. Okay, it's fine. Let's draw. Look at those pilots. Look at them coming in. But where are the Invoked Despairs? I'm starting to wonder. Oh my goodness. That's so many land. Do something about this Fable? You can't? Seems good for me. Let's wait till the Hellraiser is cheap before we play it. Uh-huh. Take two. Take two. Four cards in graveyard. Fable will increase that a lot. There's your Jin. It's only a 9/4. Just have to find an answer over the next turn cycle. Wow. All right. That's how they're going to roll. I mean, they're going to get attacked for so much. Do we go for the throat? Do we go for the throat? The thing is, if they have a march, we want to be able to respond to the march, and they already showed us a march. I think they have a negate, but we put this on the stack and then they march away our Sheldred and stuff, we're going to feel real bad. Let's wait. We have a lot of mana. We should be able to make this happen. My god, the lands, though. Look at these lands. Oh my lord. Are you kidding? Let's do a quick count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 8 left in the next 33 cards. 7 cards in... How do we get a few more in the graveyard? I guess Takenuma will do it. All right, let's be aggressive. One's at 12. Let's make them work for this. Take all that. I mean, how are you going to get enough damage with this Jin if you take this hit? They're at 3. And they draw one more card. They're going to die. All right. Let's go with 1, 2, 3 Takenuma. There's a Hellraiser. Let's play a Hellraiser. There's an Essence Scatter. Hellraiser. Could hit nothing. Exile 3 cards at random. Will it be something we can cast? There's a lot of land down there. It's a Fable. Okay. We do have a body in the way. That's very good for us. Let's see if the opponent can find the win here without drawing one more card. Nope. They need to draw March. They need to draw March, and they needed to exile the Sheldred before trying to draw another card and get 2 hits in. Just wasn't going to happen. We go first. Beautiful. Just doing Rakdos things. All the good cards. You can attack, or you can play these mid-rangey cards. Both can be fun. So blue mana, huh? But could be a Braid. Let's play the Harvester. Let's be assertive and aggressive. Try to attack them. So, removal, Flame Blessed Bolt, exile. Kind of works against my plan. Here's a Banky. Yes, guy. Okay. Probably looking at double Banky. See if the opponent likes that. We need to find a Braid for the Mind Splice apparatus. If that's what they're playing, probably is. Once you see a Union, you know. 4 mana open. So this is the turn where we need to force some action, either with Invoke Despair or something. Don't want them to play a Mind Splice here. And we need to dig for a Braid. So if they counter this, that's fine. Okay, we get a Dissipate. Yeah, they're curving out just fine so far. I'm looking for an untapped land so I can play Shieldred as well. Okay, not quite there. Thank ye. All right, no priority stick. That's good for us. Let's see if they just play a Farewell. Oh, man. Okay, well, pretty lucky, but okay. Hit him. Three lands. Feels good. Main phase Memory Deluge. We've only brought them down to 21, so it's not like the Invoke is killing them. It's not doing much. Another Bankbuster isn't bad. I guess we'll play those two things. The Shieldred and the Bankbuster. All 4 Bankbusters, easy. Hellraiser definitely gets a Bankbuster, I think. Upkeep plays. They've got fires, okay. Draw now. This is where we need the Abrades. Gotta be ready when the Mind Splice Apparatus comes. Maybe it's not an Apparatus deck, but I still feel like we should be ready for it to be an Apparatus deck. Try for Fable. Easy resolution. Draw for Buster or go for Hellraiser? Let's go for Hellraiser next turn. Try to give them like a must counter type card. We're gonna draw with Buster. Let's do it now. Might hit something else to play. Okay, they're holding priority because they have a removal spell. It's fine. Once I draw all the lands in the deck, this will be fine. Alright, the removal spell is Fires, or they would have played it. They want to play Fires of Victory and draw. I think I said Fires of Intervention. You know what I meant. So don't give me no lip. It's pretty mean. Left the graveyard, though. That's nice for me. What do we hit? Buster. And just when you thought you were done with these, you're not done. It's never over. I will bust forever. Unfortunately, I will only draw land and cut down. All right. Halfway through the deck. All 4 Bustas gone. Feels bad, man. 3 cards graveyard. More Hellraisers is good. There's still 3 in the deck. There's an Abrade. All right. Maybe now they'll have the Mind Splice Apparatus right when I have the Abrade. That would be nice. Oh my god, land. I think we have more land than we're going to need anytime soon. But we also have these cut downs that we need to turn into cards too. It's just the bottom of our deck is so good. The top of it, other than the Bankbusters, have been so bad. And I walked into a Brotherhood's End that... I mean, damn. Okay. Great. Why wouldn't they have that? Alright, maybe it's not a Mind Splice deck.
My judgment is final.
Although, we can wait. If they make a 2-2, it's an easy cut down. 27 life. It'll take a miracle to win this.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Land. 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 Is this also a land? Just so I can concede out of anger? Frickin'. What the hell? What is wrong with this game? And we are back for a quick stats check, and I'm 6-5 playing this version of the deck. I can't necessarily say it's better than any other Rakdos deck that you could play, but almost every Rakdos deck that you play with all the cards in it, except for the Capricious Hellraiser and the Undead Butler, which I eventually removed, will probably win the game because these are good Rakdos cards. It's about that simple, and I don't have a lot of others, you know, amazing, like, suggestions. I tried Hellraiser and a number of other decks, including blue-red. The mana is atrocious, and it just can't deal with Rakdos, so we can't play it there. So I think if you're going to play Hellraiser, there might be a mono-red deck I'll try in the future, but for now, this is the Rakdos deck I would recommend. So thank you for watching. Will it get you to Mythic? Long grind, probably. I'm not convinced it has the edge that the other decks do, but at least you get to play a cool new Mythic. So thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.